Welcome back to America Talks Live. Remember, you can join the conversation as well at 1-877-NEWSMAX. That's 1-877-639-7629. You may recall earlier in the week on Newsmax Prime, which airs weeknights at 8 o'clock Eastern Time each evening, I spoke with Diamond and Silk about debate moderator Lester Holt and whether he might treat their favorite candidate, Donald Trump, fairly during the debate. The ladies told me if Lester went left, they would make it right. And they have. Take a look.
Why wasn't you asking Hillary about her pay-for-play scheme? That's right. About her email scandal? About the fact that she don't even understand that C stands for classified? That's right. About the fact that she don't know how to remember anything? Oh, you didn't ask her that? You didn't ask her that? Oh, no. Well, listen up, Lester. Listen. Don't make us faster. And you feel the wrath of Diamond and Silk? Right. I just want you to know one thing. In the end, Donald J. Trump is going to win. We'll see you for round 2, October the 9th, for the next debates.
All right, that's true. Debate number 2, October 9th. And a guest who is second to none joins us now from Newsmax Washington. My old pal from Capitol Hill, part of the class of 1994, former Congressman Michael Patrick Flanagan, now president of Flanagan Consulting. Some of us wish we could say president of the United States. Michael P., there's a whole lot of speculation. In fact, Steve Malzberg is going to go in depth on this, but I just got to ask you about it. A video floating around, Hillary allegedly with hand signals. Now, we joke about NBC standing for nobody but Clinton, but Lester Holt would not risk his career, especially what happened to Brian Williams, to be involved in hand signals. Would he, or would he?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, I think Lester Holt would not do it. But the fact that Hillary might have set it up with the producers and they told Lester going on, she's going to do this, and you need to let her in when she does, might be beyond it, but I don't think he let her in when she scratched like this. In fact, at one point, if I remember during the debate, she actually mundered into the microphone, "We've covered this, let's move on," as if she were controlling the debate. I don't think Lester Holt is in the bag. I do think that he did everything he possibly could to support Clinton, but I think that was more about keeping his standing in the community of broadcasters after the beating that Matt Lauer took. And, you know, they prepped the referees, as they do, and made him ready to show Clinton favoritism so that he wouldn't take the same abuse that Lauer did. I think that's as far as Lester went in the bag for Mrs. Clinton, but that was far enough, and he did a terrible job, and those ladies are just awesome.
Aren't they great? And they're almost as good as you are, pal, which is why we made sure to have both Diamond and Silk on with regularity, and with you too, MPF. Now, Katrina Pearson, Mr. Trump's campaign spokesperson, showed up on Fox discussing the Trump debate strategy and how he might plan for the next debate. Let's look and listen.
This first debate was really about Donald Trump answering those questions that a lot of people have had because of the negative ads to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. He defended himself, and he responded to those questions, and he answered those questions. Hillary didn't. Now he's going to go on offense. All
right, so next debate, he goes on offense. Right now, we are happy to go to another guest who joins us via Skype from Miami, community activist Raul Mas. Raul, it's great to have you. Debate number 1. Trump, his supporters love him, but some of us went, he really didn't prepare. Do you think he's going to be ready in debate number 2?
Listen, I hope so. I mean, Donald Trump's a smart guy. I hope he learned from his mistakes. I would have liked for him to be better prepared for the first one. He had some golden opportunities, quite frankly, that he missed. But, you know, I think, you know, keep in mind, I mean, Hillary's had a lot of experience in these debates. This was the first one for Donald Trump. I'm sure he's learned from that experience and he'll do a lot better. But I don't think he had any mortal blow, none of that stuff. I mean, there was some stuff I wish he wouldn't have, you know, talked about. Rosie O'Donnell, you know, his son Barron being an expert on cybersecurity, you know, some of those silly things like that, that I think really distract us from the core issues that make him resonate with most people, including Hispanics, the economy and security.
Well, we are talking to America. After all, the name of this program is America Talks Live. And up next, live via telephone at 1-877-NEWSMAX. That's 1-877-639-7629. Out of Cumberland, Rhode Island, it's Leonard. Leonard, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Well, through this whole debacle with the emails, I may have missed it, but I was interested in whether Director Comey had made a decision not to impanel a grand jury, and why not? And if he did decide that he was going to do that and they had a discussion about it, what was the reason that they decided not to?
Well, let's go to Michael Patrick Flanagan. Michael, as an aside, or perhaps to bring it front and center, yesterday you had Director Comey testifying to a House committee. He actually was admonished saying, please don't call us weasels. From my vantage point, he weaseled out of calling for a grand jury for Hillary, and he allowed Hillary's aides to weasel out in terms of giving them all immunity. So where do things stand, Michael, since you're there in Washington and have a closer eye on things?
Well, Comey is an investigator, Federal Bureau of Investigation. He's not a prosecutor. Prosecutors call grand juries, not investigators. Number one. Number two, the Justice Department is totally in the bag for Hillary. Get over it. That's just a fact. There's no way, they don't even deny it. It's just done. And I think a lot of the reason they might be in the bag for Hillary is now they found out that President Obama was communicating with her by pseudonym on the offline server. So they had to do what they had to do to protect him and her at the same time. Comey apparently has been playing along. For months and months and months, we have all given him slack for being a straight arrow, a good guy. He does what he can. If he has to do something bad, he did it reluctantly. I'm not sure that's true anymore.
Yeah, in fact, I could cut to the chase on this from my vantage point, Michael Patrick Flanagan. No, I just, you're heading in the direction, and I just think it needs to be stated, it ain't diplomatic. Bottom line is they talk about the guy and being a gentleman, 6'8", whatever. Hey, Director Comey, you're a weasel. Huh? Okay, that straightens it out. Now, let's take a call very quickly from Joyce in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Joyce, go right ahead.
Yes, I had a observation, you might say. As a normal person who just lives in the community, I have been watching pretty closely the political things going on TV. And my question was, if the news media, and I can see that the news media protects Hillary all the time, and if the news media and a lot of the high-level officials who are supporting Hillary know what she's doing that's crooked, which I don't see, but they should be able to see.
Well, and we just heard it, Joyce, from Michael Patrick Flanagan. Raul, I'll let you in on this thing with the last word. Just think about it. We now know President Obama was using a pseudonym, a false name, to communicate via email. That is criminal behavior, but he's getting away with it. Final 20 seconds to you, Raul.
Listen, just, and that was where I think Donald Trump had a phenomenal opportunity during that whole discussion on cybersecurity. I mean, how dare Hillary Clinton talk to us about how she's going to improve cybersecurity when she herself has been operating outside the bounds of government-sponsored servers. I mean, that you could have run a freight train through that opening for Donald Trump, and he didn't take advantage of it. That's the kind of stuff that was disappointing in the debate.
Well, we are going to take advantage of the fact that you